Hello peoples, this is the Legend of Dragoon. Last time we got to the home of the Gigantos after me failing to kill a bluebird. I'm still upset about that, but not as much as before. And I went back to the world map to save, and happily I must have subconsciously remembered that. I'm glad I did, because I want to try and show a random battle before we continue on, because if I told you before, because I can't remember myself, you can only find 3 sachets in the map of this game, whether it's chests, you can only find them, and then there's the one from the Django. There is another way to get these sachets, and if I can get this enemy I am looking for, let's see. We are looking for Mr. Chicken. No, not Mr. Chicken. Die! Die, you fool! Die for making me have to waste this time.
Blossom Storm!
Oh, that's a nice, pretty number. Let me try that again. Come on. Let us go. Come on. I got nothing to say. Come on. Just need this down. I'm recording this at like 8:40 p.m. and I thought tomorrow was my free day to record, but apparently I was wrong. Now there you are, Mr. Piggies! This little piggy went to the market, and this little piggy came to me to die! Yes, these little piggies. Obnoxious little buggers. But, oh wow, their names are actually piggies. That just became a little weird. Now, these enemies aren't especially difficult. Actually, they're not difficult. However, these are the only way to get sachets, and if you're remembering, sachets are the only simple, effective way to kill the unique enemies. So, you can fight these guys. Now, hopefully, as soon as I kill this thing, I can get lucky, because if I can remember online, I saw this, it was like a 10% chance to get a sachet killing these guys. I don't believe it's any less, but let's... yeah, no. But yeah, those guys are the only way you can get more sachets. So later on, when you're fighting a special enemy, the rainbow bird, and I'll be sure to show that because it's very useful for leveling. Sachets are the only really good way to kill it, unless you enjoy giving yourself a headache trying the other way. You can come back here and kill these guys hoping. Honestly, there are other unique enemies you can kill for the experience, but if you have free time, you can kill those guys and try it. But I don't recommend doing it right away because you do only have 32 item slots, and depending on how much of the readable items you've kept up to this point and the 3 sachets you have, I wouldn't expand any more items to keep. Is that Abe Lincoln's head? Because it kinda looks like it. That or I'm just a little twisted. Well, okay, I am a little twisted, but that's neither here nor there. Now, we are going to continue on with the story. Because honestly, I'm not going to skip those battles because I am lazy at the moment, and the first battle was like 2 seconds. And this is the reason I didn't continue up to the save point. Oh, you think? How big is that room? Ooh, Asher fell on his knee. Yeah, you kind of went into the whole constipation stance just a little before. not sure I trust Maru taking care of anyone. She's just way too excitable. Then again, she does have the giant hammer hidden who knows where. We'll just chalk it up to magic. It's like Harry Potter, make things tiny, fit into a giant... Oh wait, hold on, they don't... Hermione didn't make her purse tiny, she just... turned it into the frickin' TARDIS. Tuh! When is Hashel ever good? He's always the child. Saw that one coming. Oh, come on, who didn't? It's like a little Dragon Ball Z moment right there. Yep, see, that's what the save point is. Wasn't far. Of course, you didn't really have to follow me through to the map if you're actually following along. Okay, if you're following along playing this game, you are very brave. We got rock fireflies right after the valley. Huh. Jeez, she wasn't out for very long. Something bumped into you. Yeah. Might as well. Get full MP, full HP, etc, etc. Let's see what this does. Angel's Prayer! Nice timing. I'm gonna hate this fight. And Albert got to Dragoon level 4. Having a final edition certainly makes that go by a little faster. And I realized I messed up. Before you get to that scene, go to Hashel, and if you do not use him as a main party member, switch his edition, because you cannot. Let me just show you. Because he's actually not with you, you can't do this. Switch his edition to the strongest edition you have. If he is a main party member you use all the time, you're perfectly fine. And I think you can get where I'm going with this. If not, well, you'll find out in a minute. Wait, what am I doing? Doop, doop, doop. And what is going on here? Oh, hello, Congo. What are you doing here? We're not gonna have to fight him a third time, are we? That is a very boring room. And a very uncomfortable throne. Oh, it's Mappy, the obnoxious ear-bleeding laugh person. I kinda feel like Gehrich right now. I just sit down and don't care. Okay, I have mentioned about that hunched back, right? Ugh, that's killing me. Not to mention, it makes me feel like I need a massage even more after working at Target. Oh yeah, the best part is, I don't work at Target anymore. Oh, yes, I got a new job at the YMCA, so I might have more time for recording. Though lately, it's a good thing I give myself every other day, because I find it... I normally used to record more than one episode a day, but lately I can only get myself to record one. Oh well, it's a good thing I did every other day then. Not to mention I'm not one to do serious big giant fancy editings like the big people like Marilyn, Chega Conroy, Super Skarmory, and all those other people. But that's just me. I'm always the kind that just does the short, simple, sweet. Who's her? Oh, he doesn't just seem to care. Talk about apathetic. Who are you? Oh jeez, Hashel seems really mad. Do you ever shut up, Mappy? Well, you kicked him out, so he had to do something. Then again, I'm not saying he's in the right. Yay for freedom! here we go into the philosophical stuff. Oh, dot 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 dot. Gotta love the ellipses. Haha! Good god, Mappy is like the frickin' Igor of this game. By the way, if Mappy had continued that, I'm pretty sure his face would have been punched in by Haschel. And this is why. You must use Haschel in this fight. And you can't switch his addiction. I messed up. It's not like I haven't done this before, but it's not exactly my favorite thing to do either. You're gonna switch in Shauna with Albert. Well, I have healing potions, and it's not like it's too terrible. You'd have the damage. She'd be able to heal everyone. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who shall I use? If this ends up on Albert, I'm using him. Okay, it's end up on Albert. If I die, I can just try again. That was actually 3 out of 3 that I ended up on Albert. I love how he just waits there like, who are you guys going to take on against me? Hello? You guys? I'm still waiting. Did you forget about me? Oh, finally. Let's see what it must be like for him. Yes, we have a boss battle against Gehrich. If that wasn't seen coming, I'm not going to continue that sentence. Now, this fight. Not hard. Used to be hard for me on my first try, but my very first playthrough of this game was like 7 or something, so every boss fight past Congo kind of gave me trouble. Now, this is one of those where it can get annoying if you don't understand why it's happening. Mappy. Just like before, he will disappear at times, but he can't combat your characters. I believe he can do that the first time, I don't know if I mentioned that, but this time I am positive that he can. He is definitely the most dangerous. Gehrich can damage your characters a fair amount, but it's not too terrible. Mappy is the guy you want to kill. So, we're just going to beat this guy up. I'm going to try not to and 3 twins. And if you've got any speed ups, I can use that on Albert. That'll put his speed up to 80. I'm trying to remember, can you use status elements? I don't want to waste a turn. Let's just use speed up on Albert first. I'll give him 80 agility. Yeah, so
Double punch!
I'm stuck with his weakest double punch. Yeah, I've done this quite a few times. Each time, Haschel is one of the few I haven't beaten the game with, however I've used him a little bit. His I'll put up his stats. It's hard to explain. I mean, I have used him in a fair amount of fights, and obviously you have to use him here. I used him when I first got him on Gehrich once. His additions can be a little tricky at times, almost more so than Baru and Albert. I don't know why I say that, I feel like I have a faint memory of it being tricky. At the very least, this last one is, but the last one's always hard. Oh! Is that... No, it's not. No, his can't combat attacks from behind him. Oh, see, look, he's already in the yellow. Then again, we took the barrage down to yellow with, what, 4 hits? Which must mean Mappy's got a fair amount of HP more than the Barrage. That's almost sad.
Double punch.
I believe at this point you can have a flurry of sticks or more depending on the levels of Hashel. If I had my paper right in front of me and it wasn't in a dark room right now, I'd tell you, but I don't want. Oh, see, there you go. Mappy's gone. I can't show you the move now, but if Mappy and Gehrich are out, they will use a double team attack on one of your characters, which can do a fair amount of damage, even now. I mean, this game isn't like level 5 games where if you take damage you want to heal, but it's definitely got those moments where it can still be fairly dangerous.
Double punch.
I love how he's just like always tossing the knife, even when he gets hit, he's just like grabs it. I almost felt like turning Albert into his Dragoon form, but they can actually do less damage, and if you noticed, he's doing double damage against Gehrich. The guy's got a fair amount of HP. Oh, do I see a hint of a southern mustache? Bravo! Ah! Okay. I'm going to show this off. I love how that's like Power Rangers moment. If you do not use Hashel, I would actually recommend using the Dragoon every chance you get. I'm going to show off Atomic Mind. I can't remember what his magic attack is. Obviously, you guys will see what it is. But I can't. But at the very least, it's 50% single, so it should be pretty decent. If nothing else, it gives you goosebumps. Probably keep slamming those ones.
Atomic Mind.
Oh, he didn't even flinch. Oh, there's the flinch. Once again, he's just flipping the dagger. Their HP is up. Okay, Hashel can take one more hit. Dang! Bravo! Yeah, if I used Gas Bliss on him, I could probably take a fair amount, but I just don't want to risk losing 450 damage. That's almost even. Okay, now he's in the yellow. So, counter... Still, I find it interesting. Like, Hashel searches for Claire and everything for 20 years, and he ends up meeting Dart quite a few times. And then he runs into a student that he kicked out, and yet he still hasn't run into Claire. That's some kind of... Oh, it's done.
Take that!